We're live. We're live.
Oh, we didn't check to see the ad bits. I was going to check on that as well. So, if you may remember, guys, last time we had real big problems with the live, with the adverts coming on every 5 minutes. We didn't check.
No.
Should have checked. Toosh, how are you?
Hey, Toosh.
Evening, MK family. How are you? You well? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I hope you're well.
How was work doing? Okay. Have you been back from a carvery, maybe? Yeah, so how have you guys been? We made it for another week. Been quite busy this week, actually.
Yeah, it's been a little bit busy, and so my goal this year was to put a bit more into the channel, to invest a little bit more, and all of that. And I've now started. Well, I started sort of writing things down prior to this, but today I'm sort of making more of a plan.
Hi Aoife, how are you?
Hey Aoife, hope you're well.
I always have to do with Aoife's things. It's different this time around. I thought life happens. Oh, Aoife.
So yeah, so I am just sort of like writing things down, think the direction that we want to go, probably, but that'll probably be later in the year. And things like that, really.
Hi Tommy, how are you doing?
Hey Tommy, how are you?
Mark, I idolise Kelly. I need her attention. There you are. Give your attention.
I'm here.
Well, you've got us for the next hour and a half.
You have.
So you can ask anything you like. Please contact regarding my ex. Oh gosh, what happened?
Okay, well, let's speak about that after the live.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go into it after the live.
Good, thank you, my lovelies. How are you? Gonna watch from the bath. Makes me feel posh. Oh, Toosh, you are posh.
I tell you what, Toosh, you're right up my bestie street, because that's the sort of thing she does.
Yeah.
Champagne and strawberries and just in the bath, enjoying life. Living life, innit? Living life. And Tommy living life on the high seas.
Well, Tommy just said good, thanks. How's your week been? Week has been good, thanks, Tommy. Not too bad. So,
yeah, it's been good. Last night, I went out with a friend. So I've known this friend for about 20 years. And so, and what happened was we hadn't sort of like seen each other for a long time. And I just so happened to be working, I think it was, so earlier last year, I just happened to be working in a part of town where she was working. And so it's that reverse thing again. It annoys me.
No, I know. It's reverse.
It annoys me. And so, yeah, so I met her in town and we went out last night. And do you know what? It's one of those friendships. Does anybody have those friendships where you haven't seen someone for years or you haven't spoken for ages, but when you do speak, it was like you'd spoken yesterday. And do you know what? I'm in the fortunate position that this happens with a lot of my friends, where we may not have spoken to each other for a while, seen each other for a while, or any of that type of stuff. And then when we get together, it was like we had spoken yesterday. Amazing. Amazing.
Well, I see. Tommy said, you're good. I'm glad you had a good week. Are you still on leave, Tommy, or are you now back on shore? Because I know you were thinking of coming to the UK for a little bit. So I'm not sure.
I feel like that was in May. That's in May, isn't it?
Oh, is it in May?
Am I right?
No, I'm pretty sure Tommy was going to come in February. We were saying how cold it is here. That was why.
Yeah. In the next couple of weeks, you were saying, yeah. I remember now.
So hopefully you're having some good time there as well. Get that plenty. You might have to sit in a fridge for a bit to acclimatise. Yeah. Where are we? Eva said, Kelly, next week he gets interviewed under caution. The David of the Narrowboat back in 2019.
Well, let's talk about. We'll talk about it after the live.
And I know you see her as a sister figure. I know you said that. Senkot, how are you?
Hey, Senkot.
You okay? How are good things? Even though he says, I'm en route over next fortnight to the UK.
Who said Senkot or Tommy?
No. Aoife.
Oh, Aoife! Wow.
Where are you going? Well, I know UK is a big place. Have you got a specific city in mind? Tommy said, yes, still on a bit of a break. I'm back next week in the UK for 2 weeks.
Nice. Hopefully during those, because yesterday it rained all day.
Oh, God. Yeah.
From the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep, it rained. Rain.
Well, don't put him off.
That's what I'm saying. I hope, because today wasn't raining.
No.
Well, today.
Well, it was a bit.
It did a little bit, but wasn't as bad as yesterday. So I hope when you come, you bring in that sun with you, because I'll have words with you if you don't bring that sun with you.
Yeah, you got to bring the sun back, Tommy. Yeah, we'll look forward to hearing some more of your thingy stories. Actually, where are we? St. Week at work. Glad it's the weekend. Or have you had a bit of a stressful one? Have you? Well, hopefully we can entertain you for the next hour and a bit. So, but yeah, what's been happening then? Have you just been busy at work, or is it just busy in life in general? Ethan wants to see us.
Oh.
Well, yeah, let us know where you're coming to.
Right.
Tommy said, I heard there was an amber warning for my area, snow and ice. Now, if you are from the north of England, yes, you will have a snow and ice warning. There have been snow and ice warnings, although they did say that the snow and ice is going to dissipate quite soon. I think they just say this weekend it's supposed to go. So hopefully by the time you get back to the UK, it won't be as wet and windy and rainy and snowy and mushy and all of the rest of it, all of that paraphernalia. Oh no, you've got COVID, Aoife.
Oh no.
Surely you can't come to the UK with COVID. You want to rest up.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, take care of yourself for sure.
Hi, Leash. How are you?
Hey, Leash.
Did I just see you? Lauren wishes us a happy Christmas.
Oh, happy Christmas.
I think Lauren that's the first earliest happy Christmas I've had.
The earliest happy Christmas.
To wish somebody a happy Christmas in February. You've still got another 10 months to go.
Another 10 months. And that doesn't even sound that long, 10 months.
No, that will go really
That's the distressing thing. 10 months.
So Aoife said, she's going to York.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Lauren says, I said it all the time. Is that one of your little jokes that you play on people as well? Merry Christmas.
My stepdad used to say the same thing. Don't worry, it's soon be Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he used to say. Don't worry, it's soon be Christmas.
You know what? Sad thing is, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
It will be Christmas.
Don't worry, it's soon be Christmas.
So what was I going to say? So quite a lot going on then. So we've got Tommy coming over to the UK. We've got Aoife coming over to the UK.
I know. And then Angeline. Oh, Angeline might already be here. Because I think...
Or Australian Angeline.
Yeah. No, Canadian. No.
Sorry.
Hold on. Because I'm getting mixed up with my names now. I think Angeline from Canada.
Oh, Angeline from Canada. Yeah.
Is due to come over. But I'm sure, I can't remember the lady's name from Australia. I have to look it up. But she's already been and gone because she came up in the summertime. She was doing Europe. No, she was doing the UK, and a couple of things in Europe. But so is if I've got the name correct, so I hope I have. Forgive me if I haven't got both your names correct. But I believe Angelina, is coming to the UK and is also doing Europe. She's coming from Canada.
Well, yes. So I know she's been watching our afternoon tea ones.
She has, and she's got a beautiful afternoon. And don't get me wrong, I was supposed to also go to this afternoon tea. I was supposed to go a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't get to go. It's very sad. And I was hoping to have gone and then be able to let Angeline know about it, but never mind. She's going to see it firsthand. She's going to enjoy it. She's going to love it.
Where are we? Kelly, the ears on you are jazz. Enjoy England, says Lauren. I'm sure both of them will. York is very nice. I've been there before. We've never been to York, actually.
I don't think I've ever been to York.
No. Well, you and I as a couple haven't. Sam!
Hey,
how are you?
I hope you're well.
Hope you're doing well. Kelly, the ears you had on Tuesday, they were amazing. Suited you so well.
Oh, thank you. Those are the fingers. So my aunt bought me this. This is like an hoodie, but Marks and Spencer's version. And these were the first Valentine ears that I got from Disney, the Disney shop. I ordered it when I was over here because I didn't buy it in Disney in the States. But anyway, and then the ones that I wore last year were the ones from the year before. But I also have another hoodie like this because I love this one so much. My aunt got me this for Christmas, my godmother. I also bought a red one. Didn't I? So I liked it so much. I got a red one. Actually, these ears will go with these ones or the red one. So.
Do you think Kelly's giving you a slight little hint there for Valentine's Day? Just a tiny, slight little hint. Some love hearts on bits as well. So, as you may know,
weird.
mind you, there's always friends I've got to remind that go, don't forget it's Valentine's Day. Oh, God, when's that? I said, it's the same day every year. It's the 14th.
Yeah, doesn't change.
No. So, yes, we will be doing Asha Facts. We won't do a live on Valentine's Day because it'll be the 13th. So it'll be the day before. There'll be the day before we do the Valentine's Day.
Yes,
the 13th.
because it's a 14th is a Wednesday.
Where are we? So I've lost where I am. Oh yeah, so Kelly, perhaps we can catch a West End show and a bill, says Aoife. Well, if you're in London, are you heading down to London Way? Lauren asked, are you going tomorrow? Going where, Lauren?
So tomorrow is Chinese New Year.
Oh, what, into London?
Do you mean are we going to like Chinatown or into London?
Or you referring to York?
Yeah.
Because if we're going into central London tomorrow, I'm not sure we are actually.
I don't think we are tomorrow, but it will be amazing, I'm sure, because in Chinatown they put on a spectacular show. But I don't think I'm not sure I would do well in the crowds in London because everyone will be going into London to see the spectacular, because they do this lovely parade. They put on a show. They have the dragon on and this year of the dragon on top of that. So it will be, because they do the dragon thing, it will be spectacular, I'm sure. But I don't think I could cope with the crowd.
Now, some of you may have seen, we have actually done videos from Chinatown before. Now, we did a video called Eating London.
Yeah.
But we end up in Chinatown. So we did a load of places to do. This is where we had a disagreement because I wanted to do each one as an individual place. You wanted to get this one big video.
I wanted to show you a day in the life of and like trying different places. And I want to do that again, but I think it would be more in the summertime possibly, where we'll try loads of different places, because I feel like just doing one video, like we're going to get a corn dog, and how long is that video going to be? Like 2 or 3 minutes.
But you get to see. Now, we do, actual fact, we did do a Japanese cake shop. Is it Japanese? I'm sure it's on the weekend. 79.
Oh yeah, that's Japanese.
That's Japanese. So we did do a Japanese cake shop on the week, which we will be putting up relatively soon on the video. We'll do the afternoon tea one first because that one's just almost done. I just need to finish off the edit bits, and then that's ready to go. That was the John Lewis one we were talking about on Tuesday. So you'll get to see the Japanese cake shop as well. We may have to do something for Chinese. An actual fact, Lauren was saying,
the number 79 could be.
Why don't you get a Chinese takeaway for tomorrow? She said.
Do you know what? I was thinking the exact same thing. I was thinking maybe we could do Chinese. And I won't lie to you, I love a good Chinese. Chinese is my favorite. We grew up on Chinese because in Mauritius, there is a Chinese and Indian fusion with Creole cooking and stuff like that. So I'm happy to do a good old Chinese, crispy aromatic duck, some type of noodles, maybe a fried rice. Crispy seaweed, maybe some like ribs. Oh, it's too good.
So, is anybody going to do anything like that for Chinese New Year? Is anybody planning on doing a Chinese? Does people like Chinese food? Or is it not your bag? Do let us know. Put it in the comments whether you're going to do it. And interestingly, I was going to say, from your necks of the woods, so wherever you are, so Aoife from Ireland, Sam from Cornwall, we've got Tommy from, depending on where Tommy's going to be.
Right.
Can you get hold of a decent Chinese restaurant there? St. Cotton, Southampton, I was just thinking, are you able to have that there? Now, Tommy just said, I'm jumping the comments a bit. I will go back to the other comments. I can't wait to have a Chinese when I'm back. Are you saying, Tommy, you can't have a decent Chinese in the Med? Is that right? Do you not have one? Would you not have one in France? Do Monaco not do one?
The problem is because ingredients are different in each country.
Yeah.
What you are used to is not going to taste the same. So even if you went to China, the Chinese, which they would just call food, will not be the same as Chinese food here. It just wouldn't, because the ingredients are different, the flavor is going to be different, and it's going to be catered towards Chinese taste buds, whereas the Chinese here will be catered more towards westernized taste buds. I've had Chinese in the States. It doesn't taste the same. And even the Chinese in Mauritius, it doesn't taste the same. Doesn't taste the same.
So Lauren said no. When she said tomorrow, are we going for an afternoon tea tomorrow? No, we're not.
Oh no,
not tomorrow. No. We've done one already, but we will be doing some more coming up.
We will.
St. Cot said just lots happening at work. My partner's also having an operation next week, so a bit stressful. It's nice and relaxing to watch. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope things go well with your partner.
I hope whatever is happening, I hope everything goes well, and wish your partner all the best for months.
Yes, please do. Sure. And I hope it all goes well for them.
Yeah.
Ava said, "Oh, you mean so much to me, specifically as the woman I see my sister figure."
Oh,
Lauren said, "I've been to Chinatown. There is a nice restaurant there called the Orient London." Go on, say. Funny you should say that, Lauren. It's a really nice traditional Chinese. Go on, you tell the story.
There's one that me and Mark, but me and Evelyn went very recently. So me and Evelyn, we went for a spa day, and then because Mark and I and Sam had previously been, I said, shall we go to Orient London? And that's where we ended up. So I was there just a few weeks ago. But do you want to tell the story of when we first went?
What, is that with Sam?
Yeah.
So what happened was, we were queuing up looking for a decent restaurant, and we overheard somebody say the best restaurant in Chinatown, funny enough, now this is their opinion, was the Orient London. So that is where we ended up going. And the food actually was very, very good there. Do we film it?
Yes, we did.
So was that an eating? No,
that's the weekend. That's when we stayed at the Strand Palace.
Oh yeah, so if you are interested, it's 2 years old now. But if you watch one of our videos called Weekend in London, so it's 2 years, you have to go back through our backlog of video. If anybody's at all interested, it's in there. It's called Weekend in London, Part 1 and Part 2. And I can't remember if it's Part 1 or Part 2.
I can't remember.
I'm guessing it's Part 2.
I would have thought it was Part 2, but I can't remember.
If you don't want to watch Part 1. But in Part 1, we do a room review of the Strand. So if you are interested in seeing what it's like to stay at the Strand Palace the Strand
Strand Palace.
It is Strand Palace. The Strand Palace in London.
We do a room review of the Strand Palace. We also do a quick Christmas market review in Leicester Square. In that video, do we eat Boon Chic in that video as well?
Oh God, I can't remember. 2 years ago.
I think we ate Boon Chic.
Oh my God, I can't even remember what I did last week.
We went to Faux, but we didn't film that part. We went to London Orient. We went to creme cookies. Sam had a bun in Chinatown. We ate in loads of different places that weekend, and we went the night before. So I think Sam came down for one night, I think, and we went down for two. So we went Friday night and Saturday night. Did we go after work? I think we did. Yeah. We went after work and we checked in and everything. It was really nice. Really nice.
We do actually want to film another restaurant in Chinatown just for the authenticity of it. So that is on our to-do list at some point this year.
Yeah. And I would also like to do another hotel stay in London if we can. If we can.
Eva said, no, having a Chinese aunt by marriage. She beat my uncle over the 3 decades of marriage. Oh, God. Oh. Well, we were talking more about the food. Rather than the...
rather than... So let's try keep positive and then chat about those things afterwards, because then I can sort of like discuss them with you a bit more. And sometimes I think you may want to keep those things private and, but I understand about awareness. But I think maybe if we try to keep it a little bit positive, that might be better for everyone else, because then everyone else can take part, if that makes sense.
Tommy said, I can't get a proper one in Qatar. So talking about a Chinese restaurant. But I haven't tried Monaco yet, but probably will do when I'm there. Funny enough, I was chatting to a French guy many years ago, and he was saying he thought Britain had better restaurants because it had better range. This is just his opinion.
Right.
But he said in France, it tends to be French restaurants because French restaurants have a good reputation. That's not to say you can't get other cuisines.
You can, yeah.
But that was his opinion. He said the
Yeah.
best, you get better range. Richard, hello.
Hey, Richard.
Richard's actually put tips and things in Chinese.
Wow, thank you.
In Cantonese. So is that Cantonese or Mandarin you've written it in?
Ooh,
that's very impressive.
Thank you.
How are you, by the way? Everything all right?
I hope you're well.
Well, actually, in fact, we can pick your brains as well, Richard. We are, because it's the Chinese New Year, we're trying to find out what's your favourite Chinese food, everybody, if you like it.
Oh, yeah. What is your favourite Chinese dish?
And what is your favourite restaurant Chinese dish? What would you recommend if there's one near you in your hometown? If you don't like Chinese, let us know what it is that puts you off or what you prefer to have. But is anybody planning on doing that? Eva said, right, Eva's done a review of the Ivy Tower Hotel in Castlebar.
Oh, yes. She was telling me that, yeah.
Right, now it's not good. It's tired. The initial entrance is decent. It's a former day hotel.
Wow.
The stairs are steepish and the carpets are tired. The restaurant chairs are tired. So it's a bit worn. Heat was overbearing. I gasped for breath. The heat was so dry.
Oh,
but do you know what? That depends. I'd rather be too hot than too cold.
Yeah,
but that's just my personal preference. Eva said the bedroom carpet was tired and worn and needed a wash. The shower was perfect except for a fixed head shower. So you wanted one that you could actually... Was it a rain shower, the one that comes on top?
Yeah, when it's fixed head, it's normally just a overhead rainfall shower. And I agree with you. I feel like there should be, in hotels, there should be two. You should have a rainfall and you should also have one that you can move.
Where are we? The bed linen was rather thin and white. The room was mightily overwarm. But you can always turn that down, I suppose.
It depends. It depends if the room has a separate thermostat.
Where are we? Richard said, I dated a Chinese lady, Lucy, when worked at the Chinese company. She goes crazy for KFC. Well, I don't
Some people love a KFC.
There you are. But Richard, about your thing as well, because I know you go to Central London a lot. So I just wondered if you had any recommendations for Chinese restaurants in Central London. Timus, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, this is interesting. So Timmy and Timus is saying it's the Lunar New Year. So it's the New Year for several East Asian countries outside China, not just China.
Oh, right.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yeah, I never knew. Because I think the only popular thing, and I suppose maybe it's the only popular thing that I know, and maybe other people know more. So I only know when it's the year of something. So like year of the rabbit, like last year was year of the rabbit. We come under the rabbit. Yeah. So last year was our year. This year is year of the dragon. But I suppose in the astrology that we know, like if you're Scorpio or if you're Taurian or whatever it is, if the moon is in a certain way as well, that affects other things as well. So, and if it's retrograde and all of this, but I'm not that knowledgeable in astrology to know what flares and what retrogrades and whatever else affects whatever else. So I'm not really knowledgeable in that sort of stuff. So it's interesting when someone else mentions it or says it.
I do that's one of the things I really like doing in the live. Actually, we learn quite a lot. So you guys sort of educate us on those things.
Exactly.
So thank you, Timus. That was really interesting to know. Aoife said, so back to the hotel review, the Ivy Tower in Castlebar. Breakfast was €20 extra, which is not bad. That's about £18.
Yeah. Do you know what, though? I do think like £20 for breakfast is a lot, but that's just me.
But you get cereal, juices, croissants, and optional for Irish breakfast, same as a British breakfast.
Right.
Now, that annoyed us. Remember we went to Devizes when we stayed there? So they charged £20 for breakfast, but it was £20 regardless of what you had. So if you just went in there and had one bowl of cereal and that was it, you get charged £20. So we were thinking, I ended up having to cook breakfast every day because I thought to myself, I'm not paying £20 or £19.95.
Well, there was a bit of so basically when I booked the room, and I booked the room through bookings.com, breakfast was already included. So when we got to the till, And I remember when he checked us in, I said, "Oh, yeah, we booked a room, breakfast included," and he avoided reiterating, "Yes, breakfast is included." And I noticed that as we walked in, and I just thought, Anyway, we went and checked in, blah blah blah. And at the end of the stay, they wanted to charge us extra for breakfast, and we was like, "No, it's included." And I had to pull up whatever and everything's digital now, so I didn't physically have a printed out copy. And I was like, "Have you found it yet? Have you found it?" And I'm like, "I have to go through all of this to find it." But I found it, and they honoured it and everything. That wasn't a problem. But they wanted to charge, like Mark said, £20 extra per day. Now, it wasn't a buffet breakfast to be charging £20. And no matter what you had, it was just a straight up £20 charge. You can't really do that.
So if you went in and just had one slice of toast, it was 20 quid. So I thought that
cereal, £20.
Yeah.
Yogurt, £20.
I've lost the plot. Oh, hi Charlie, how are you doing?
Hey right? Charlie, hope you're well.
Where are we? Richard said, "I got fed up with Chinese food, not a fan of. Always end up with a curry." Oh, really? And I thought you were, or you prefer...
He likes Korean.
I was just about to say, is it more the Korean thing you prefer?
Yeah.
321 followers, Charlie, really good. The windows back in this hotel was 2 steps up and security fixed, right beside the Super Value supermarket. Was handy for that, I suppose.
Well, you can't dictate where what's going to be built up around a hotel.
Richard said, "My younger nephew is a dragon for 2024, but I'm the snake for 2025. A Slytherin year." I get it, Harry Potter, the Slytherin. We are Year of the Rabbit. Kelly and I are both the same year, so we are Year of the Rabbit. Team I said, "I love most East Asian dishes that contain tofu. It's my favourite food. The other is peanut butter."
Who was saying this?
Team us.
Oh, wow. So tofu. Do you know what? It's always hit and miss with tofu, but I don't mind it, I have to say. And it takes on the flavours quite well of whatever dish you mix it with.
It's bland on its own, but it does soak up the flavours. So it's your ultimate dish, peanut butter on tofu? No, I'm joking. But on a serious note, though, do you like Satan as well? Not the devil, but the Satan, the actual food.
Satan.
That's what I said. Not Satan, but Satan, which is if anybody doesn't know what that is, isn't it a form of water and flour? And I'm
not sure, but you can actually make it from scratch at home.
Yeah.
But there was a place near Old Street that specialised in seitan. I never went to it, but obviously I know a lot of people who are vegetarians and vegans and stuff like that. So, but I'm surprised we didn't actually go there to try it because, like I said, I have a lot of friends who are vegetarian and vegan.
Right. Where are we? And what's your favourite dish with tofu? Team us. What would you like? Eva said €90 for the room. Add only on another €20 for breakfast.
It's not
bad. There's an Indian takeaway across the road, but yeah, that's extra. Where are we? Eva said hi to people. Lauren said, "Oh, there's another Chinese restaurant in Chinatown. I think it's called London Chinatown Restaurant. I used to go in there, but I don't class it as traditional Chinese." That's interesting. So she said the last time I was in London, Chinatown, they were playing Bon Jovi and the B-52s.
Very Chinese, very authentic, I should imagine.
Where are we? Richard said, "I got the cheesecake today, the coconut and icing one. Aldi named it London Cheesecake, but got it in Essex. How confusing. Why the name change?" Excuse me. I have heard of London cheesecake. Is that what it is? Coconut cheesecake. I have heard of London cheesecake.
Never heard of it.
The famous one is New York, obviously.
Yeah, New York cheesecake.
But there is a London cheesecake, and they were serving London cheesecake. I'm pretty sure at Jake's, the pizza place when we went.
Right, but London cheesecake, coconut is not a thing of London, though.
How you doing? Apples and pears on the coconut.
Yeah, to call it London cheesecake. And it contains coconut. It's not quite London, is it?
Here we go. So Lauren said, which is not Chinese. I class a traditional Chinese restaurant if it has a Chinese atmosphere, not a typical English restaurant atmosphere. So you do it more for the atmosphere than the food. That's interesting.
Well, I would. So when I went to Orient London, you had Chinese people there enjoying the dishes that were being served. And so I can, would I say I can do, I'm guessing, I suppose is the better word, that it would be more authentic when there are Chinese people, like say, like if you went to an Indian restaurant and you see Indian people enjoying the food, would you then consider that more authentic Indian food? And the same as Chinese food, if you see lots of Chinese people in there, would you consider it more authentic? I don't know. I would like to think so. I would like to think so, but I haven't seen a lot of Indian restaurants though with a lot of Indian people sort of like enjoying Indian food, because I think maybe on some level and I guess it would be the same with Chinese, where they would just cook those dishes at home. So if you were like when you find a Mauritian restaurant, you will always find Mauritians in the Mauritian restaurant. So it's a tricky one.
Where are we? So Lauren said, which is not China. No, so we said that one. Sam said, I'm the year of the monkey.
Oh, Sam.
Look at that. So, wouldn't it be great if Zachary was year of the monkey too? Because you call him the little monkey.
Yeah, you do. Is Zachary year of the monkey as well?
I don't think he would be. I'm trying to think, if he's 3 or 4, he'd be the year of the, I want to say, not rat. Is he year of the dragon? Maybe?
That would be this year, though.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
No, he's not. We wouldn't be year of the dragon.
Timo said, Satan is wheat gluten. It's okay, but I adore crispy tofu with lemon sauce. Timo, where's the best place you have had crispy tofu with the lemon sauce?
Crispy tofu sounds good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I'm only saying that because clearly Timo has been to a place where they've served it and thought, this is it. This is the bit I adore. So it must have been somewhere where you've gone to.
Crispy tofu. Sounds nice.
Eva said, I asked to film around the hotel and was refused. That's unusual for a hotel. Do you know what Kenny and I we just do it. We just film it.
But you know what it is as well? I feel like in the UK, there are lots of vloggers, there are lots of TikTokers and all of that type of stuff. But I still feel that a lot of people, or a lot of places where you go, are still not used to seeing people with cameras. It's very strange to me in this day and age. And it's very funny how, so there's a guy that I watch who, he does TikTok on a Sunday, and he always goes into Lanzarote, and everybody in Lanzarote knows him. So whether he's in Porto del Carmen, mainly in Porto del Carmen, to be fair, but he goes to Playa Blanca, and then he'll go to Arrecife and all of this. And he's there, he's with his camera, and he talks to people, and he lets them know, you know, you're on the thing with however many people and all of this type of stuff. And he goes, later on, you'll be on YouTube. I'll upload it to YouTube. But he does TikTok live every Sunday. And there are some, and he goes to the markets, and there are some people in the market, they're like, they don't want to be filmed. And in my mind, I'm thinking, because a lot of people on the island know him. And I just think, but he's going to bring a lot of business to your store, or he's going to bring he's marketing you.
Yeah, but if someone doesn't.
No, I'm not disagreeing with it. But just to show the wares. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not showing the people's faces, because some people don't want to be filmed, and that's perfectly fine. But I just mean like showing the wares, because obviously he's saying which market he's at, so you'll know which market. But if you see wares and you just think, oh God, yeah, that'd be so nice, I think that is worth it.
Right, I'm just reading Richard's comment. So the cheesecake is the puff pastry. So you've got the icing on it and grated coconut on it. So it's more like, I see what you're saying, actually. First of all, I thought you meant Tottenham cake, but it's not. It's puff pastry with the icing and the grated coconut on it. You can get one in cake shops, but Greg's used to do it. I think I remember seeing those, because Greg's would have a pastry with grated coconut on it.
Puff pastry, I don't remember.
But I didn't know that was called London cheesecake. Where do you get them from, Richard? Is there someone that still does them? If Greg's doesn't do them anymore. Orient Chinese has a London atmosphere, said Lauren. So that it could be potentially one that we could do.
We've done Orient London, but we could do it. Definitely do it.
Oh,
again.
no, sorry, we did Orient London.
Yeah, we did Orient.
It was the other one she was talking about. I wanted to have a look at.
Yeah.
So the hotel had no lift. Oh, great. Chloe, hello.
Hey, Chloe.
We haven't seen you for ages. How are you?
I hope you're well.
You okay? Eva said, so it's not accessible. They should install a lift. That's interesting because in the UK, you have to have a lift by law.
Yeah, but if it's an old building, is it listed? Because if it is listed, they can't put a lift in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I had to climb 2 sets of stairs to room 44. God, that was the thing though. No lift means doing a bit of walking.
Yeah, because in the pub where we stayed in Devizes, they didn't have a lift.
No, that's true. Actually,
Yeah.
what is it? It's an old listed
It's
building.
an old listed building. Yeah.
Yeah. So that no. So I think the place has to be wheelchair accessible. That's the thing as well. So you have to be able to get into the property.
You can get into the property, but there's no way you could get up the stairs.
Oh,
Sure.
Sam. So Zachary, little monkey, is the year of the pig.
Oh.
Eva said the door round handle didn't work. The still latch closed, but didn't lock. Oh my God!
No.
Could you shut your room? Could you actually lock your room?
Oh.
Richard said, I'm the year of the snake as well,
Yeah,
2025.
Wow.
Eva said, I was born in January the 12th of January 7. Oh, you had your birthday recently, 78. No idea what my year animal is.
Yeah, she said she had her birthday recently, remember?
So if it's 1978.
I don't have the Chinese calendar in front of me, so I can't see.
I'd have to Google that. Liam!
Hey, Liam!
How are things? You good? I haven't seen you for a while. Is everything all right? Do you do another gym session?
I was about to say gym.
I know. I was going to say Liam always puts me to shame because he's always he's at the gym.
Gym in it.
So Lauren was born 2001. What was your? Hang on, let me just get this.
Here we go.
I'm going to do it now. Luckily, I've got my laptop right here because I was looking at something else before we did.
Okay, so while he's looking at that, I will read comments.
Where are we? Aldi. All right, if you go to Aldi, you can get the cheesecake. They have other great cakes. So with Aldi, Richard, can you get the London cheesecake? I suppose that's the bit I was looking at. Right, you carry on reading.
Okay, so Eva says hi to Chloe. Door closed, but latch didn't lock. What Eva was saying about her hotel room. Team me, team us. I make a lot of tofu dishes at home. There used to be a lot of veggie Chinese buffets in London, but they've mostly gone now. Oh, really? Do you mean like just veggie? But I've not known a Chinese that's been like just veggie, but I do know they do a lot of veggie dishes. 345 berry. I'm also a snake. Oh, really? Liam, good, thanks. I cook all my own dinners this year. Oh, is that your goal, or is that what you do generally? So is this year going to be your goal where you're going to cook all your dinners? Using HelloFresh sometimes. We were thinking about that.
So with HelloFresh, Liam, so basically we went for do an offer, but we didn't take it up in the end. I think they wanted for about £65. You would do it. Would you recommend HelloFresh? Is it worth doing? We were in two minds to do it. It worked out quite expensive. It's about 60-something pounds. So for 1 week, and we were like, I'm not sure how that would work out. We didn't know I had heard feedback from some people that said the portion sizes are very small, but I just wanted.
I don't think it's very small. I think the portion sizes are small for Mark. But in general, I think the portion sizes are the correct portion sizes that we should be eating in the UK, for sure. Quel tu es ma sœur dans mon cœur? Merci beaucoup. There used to be a bunch of vegan Chinese buffets around Tottenham Court Road and Goode Street. There are still a couple that I noticed at the top end of Tottenham Court Road that leads onto Goode Street. But I still notice that there are a couple there still, I think.
Is that where you got your crispy tofu thing from as well? By the way, Aoife, you're the year of the horse. 78 is the year of the horse. Oh, so Liam said, yeah, it's one of my goals.
Yes, I've set some goals this year. I've not done any resolutions, but I do have goals that I want to try and hit. But I also saw that somebody was doing like monthly goals. And in my mind, I just thought, oh, yes, maybe next year I will start to do monthly goals. But this year I'm doing sort of like a couple of goals a year. And then I have a little diary and it has a goal in front of every month. It has goals. And then I put what my goals are that month, as in, but it's normally working towards a larger goal, if that makes sense. So, oh yeah, I've got to pay this or I've got to do that in order to achieve the larger goal. So it's not a goal as in like a personal goal.
Right. Oh, so Lauren said, Mum gets Hello Fresh. It's good, but the timings are too short as it takes longer to cook.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So wait, where is it? There's something we always use. And they said, oh, you only need to cook it for about 10 minutes. But in actual fact, it takes way longer. I can't remember what it was.
What, the burgers?
Could be. They take way longer than what it says. So that's interesting.
Burgers.
So basically what you're saying is they've undersold it, how long it takes to cook it.
To cook it, yeah.
Liam said, it's very good, though. I get 4 meals a week. They're filling, even though they don't look massive. So maybe we should try it. So we did think about doing the HelloFresh because we thought it'd make a good video. But then we were in two minds whether or not to do it.
So here was my problem with the HelloFresh. So a thing popped up on TikTok. You could put your details in and you could be in chance of winning a free week's worth of boxes or something like that. I put my thing in. Literally within 30 seconds, someone called me. Like literally within 30 seconds.
I know.
I was just
hard sell.
So she called me and I was just and she goes, oh, you're interested in HelloFresh? And I said, I literally just put my details in. She goes, yeah. And when she was talking to me, she goes, yeah, all you have to do is download the app. So have you downloaded it? And then if you put in your details here, and then you'll get 6 boxes at discount rate of this. And she hadn't even given me the chance to say, right, so this is how it works. This is what you want to do. Do you want to like have a little think about it? Call me back. She was talking me through steps of signing up, downloading the thing, and putting in my details and all of this. And I said, hold on a second. I said, oh, no. I said, I want to discuss with my partner first. I want to see if it's the right choice for her. And she was like, almost like a little bit annoyed. And I'm just like, well, first of all, I was only going in for the deal to perhaps win the free box or whatever. She rang me and said, oh yeah, you get a discounted price, blah, blah, blah. Now that wasn't my goal. My goal was not to sign up, download the app and all of this type of stuff. My goal was I was entering a competition to perhaps win that. And then she got somebody else to call and then they wanted to speak to you.
Oh yeah.
And then try and rope Mark into it and all of this type of stuff. And I thought to myself, well, Mark's not going to do any of that stuff because it would be me that would do that stuff.
Do you know what? For me, I don't know about you guys, but when any company or anybody starts going hard sell, it immediately puts me off.
Yeah.
It really and do you know, even if I really want the product you're selling, when you start going hard sell, my instinct is go, oh no, I don't want this hassle. Sorry, no. Even if I really wanted it, if you're going to sell me a Ferrari for 50 quid and you start doing hard sell, I'll go, no, it's all right. Thank you. It's all right.
But like I was willing to give the time to it and sort of want to understand it, how it works. If I wanted to cancel at any time, could I cancel and all of this? But it was just the way that she did it then put me, I didn't feel like it was good customer service. So it put me off a little bit. But it is something that I have wanted to try and I'm perhaps will do it later on down the line. But literally, within 30 seconds, and then she go, yeah, download the app. And I was downloading the app because in my mind, I was thinking, oh, this must be the way to like enter more into the competition together. And then all of a sudden, she's asking me to key in card details and all of this. I was like, oh, hang on a second. I think there's a miscommunication here. I said, I need to go away, talk with my partner, see what he thinks, and then I'll continue on. If you could give me a call tomorrow and all of that type of stuff.
And then I was getting the hard sell. They were calling me.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too much. So then it made us back away a little bit.
I know. And then he said to me, why, can I ask why you don't want to do it? And I thought, this, you just keep pressuring me. I don't want to do it.
But also what I do find offensive is when they're dealing with me and then they think, oh, can I speak to your like
I think it's because I don't think it's much the gender thing. I think it's more the fact that they realised they were losing you.
No. It's a gender thing because even when we were having the bathroom done, they did the exact same thing.
Maybe.
It's not a maybe, like Mark say maybe. No, that is a thing. And then they call you because they think they're going to get a different answer from you. It's like children where one parent has said no, so they go to the other parent because the other parent they think is going to say yes. I am very strict, so I run a strict household. So if I've said no, best believe he's going to say no. And equally, if he said no, I don't want to do it, I'm not going to go, I might try to talk to him and say, right, okay, well, it's you, maybe you don't know, it's this and this. But if Mark ultimately doesn't want to do it, we're not doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's not one of these ones where it's very, I just, sometimes I find it very insulting. And the next person that does it, I swear they're going to get the build up of the last 2 times and they're not going to like it.
Woe betide. Don't anybody
They're
put that in the
like,
comments.
what's going to come out of my mouth?
Richard said, to say I'm fabulous in Chinese, it's wo hen hao. The letters with the V on the top are the sharp sounds. I probably totally butchered that.
Yeah, because it's a sound that you have to.
I'd have to learn that one. Thanks, Richard, though. That was interesting. Lauren said, I'm the youngest on here, I know. I would probably make you feel older as I was born in the noughties.
You're not the youngest, actually. Chloe is.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, actually, Lauren. There's quite a few millennials on here.
And in fact, I think Keegan is younger.
Yeah, Keegan's quite young as well. Although, and Charlie comes on occasionally as well.
Yeah.
Tommy said, I was born in the noughties too. So here we go. We've got a couple of millennials. Richard said, I was born the same year as Star Wars. You've given your age away now. I know what year you are. And I know because also you're the year of the snake. So I know your year. Lauren said, I was born in this century. Mum said to me that me and my cousin, born mid-2012, won't see another century. Now, you say that, but scientists have said the first person to reach 150 years of age would have already been born. So it could be you. Where are we? I'm back, says Tushi. Hello Fresh, being that forward. Scam could it be? I don't
think they're a scam, but I'm not one for the hard sell before you're explaining to, and I don't think it's good customer service. So because they would, I suppose, ultimately end up being our agents or end up being when I'm dealing with somebody, if somebody comes to the office as a receptionist, you're like, hi, welcome. Or if you're onboarding someone, it's like, hi, welcome. Let me just show you round and blah, blah, blah. And you're trying to make the person feel comfortable. You're trying to reassure the person that everything's good, they're important, and all of that type of stuff. And if I was still a shy person, or if I was still a person that didn't know much and stuff like that, I would have just be paying how much, thinking, how am I going to get out of this now? How am I going to get out of this contract or whatever it is? And so, and it only comes with time. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh God, Mark's not going to like this. So in my mind, I've already thought, Mark ain't going to like this. Now I'm going to have to speak to him about it.
I agree with Tushi. See, as soon as anything, no matter what it is, as soon as I start being hit with hard sell, I just think, like you do, scam. It instantly has put me off. I'm not interested. Thank you very much. There's a lot of love to Tush. As soon as Tush has come on, there's Tush. Lauren said, I wasn't millennium. The millennium was already been and gone. Oh my God.
You're 2000 and what she's saying, because she's 2001. But I think Mark is just saying millennials.
Millennials, anybody born after 2000.
Or in 2000 and after.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
From 2000 onwards. Sam said, I'm a proud relic of the 1960s. Yet she doesn't look a day over 30. Lauren said, when I was born. Yeah, I know that's what you were meaning. Richard said, Kelly, I WhatsApped you the voice clip of how to sound the Chinese word for I'm fabulous.
Oh.
So we'll have a little listen of that one. Mind you, Richard could be duping us and just give us a swear word. I'm only joking, Richard. Just had an ad pop up. Oh no! So guys, just to let you know, YouTube used to do this thing where we could control the advert. So Kelly and I would just keep saying no, because we'd rather talk to you than the adverts.
And then whoever watches on catch up, we can't stop the advert, so they would have to bear with the adverts. But during the live, if you're with us, we were able to skip the adverts. Unfortunately,
that feature's gone, so I'm afraid we can't stop them.
I wonder if it's to do with the reverse.
No, I just think it was. We did say when we did this live, we check, and of course we just went live, and I thought as soon as we went live, I forgot to check to see if there's a way we could disable them. but it is what it is. So apologies for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for bearing with us. Richard said, I spoke Chinese for quite a few years while working with a Chinese company. I wanted to go back just quickly to because I missed a comment, I think. Sorry, I always try to Team Us said, I used to be vegan and had a lot of American Chinese cookbooks. That's where I learned about it.
Wow. And we're talking about the crispy tofu.
Yeah, crispy tofu. So that's what I got it wrong, because I thought Team Us actually had it in a restaurant, but actually saw it in a cookbook.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Because normally, if I like something, it's because I've had it in a restaurant.
Well, today our nephew came to see us to deliver us good news. For him, personal good news, that is. And I cooked us steak, baked potato, sauteed prawns.
I didn't get any sauteed prawns.
Did you want it in the steak juice?
No.
Right, there you go. So that's why you didn't get sauteed prawns.
I didn't get any sauteed prawns.
No, but you could. Well, I could have given you some. It would have been with steak meat juice, but I'm not cooking it separately. No, I'm not doing that.
Hi, Fiona. How are you? Fiona hasn't got any adverts, which is it's weird. Some of you guys get adverts. Some of you guys don't.
What's weird is we can't control it. That's the weird thing.
Adverts. What they're premiering. Oh, Richard said, yeah, we'll play it in our own time. Yeah, we won't play it on this. Yeah, thank you, Richard. We will play that. Thank you. Where are we? Premium. Oh, adverts. What they hold for the premium holder. We're not premium. Oh, so some of you will get it, some of you won't, depending if you're a premium. That's what we mean.
So does that mean if we had a subscription, we could control it?
I don't know. I'm not sure. This is where I get confused. Lauren said, my dad wants to have a Chinese meal after his birthday, which is in June. After our cruise, we'll be going to our local Chinese restaurant. I haven't been there before. I'm hoping it's a traditional Chinese. Well, you can let us know. And actual fact, Fiona didn't have any adverts on Tuesday night either.
So Fiona, are you just out of interest? Are you a subscription holder? Because I wonder if we were subscription holders,
that would make a difference.
Would that make a
difference?
Well,
we should do really.
We've been banding back and forth about whether we were going to subscribe to YouTube anyway. So that might be a thing. We may subscribe to YouTube. Yeah.
So Sam said, "I love steak and bake." That's when you think, right? I want to float. Excuse me. I want to float a question out to you guys. Talking of food, because I was just inspired by Team Us's comment. Have you guys ever had a dish in a restaurant or cook yourself? Because I know Sam's a fantastic cook. Everyone that's absolutely blown you away, that's made that dish one of your favorites. Not that you have to be the favorite, but it's absolutely blown you away. I've got to say, for me, is when we went to the Ned. And I said, it's not a dish per se. This is very simple. But when I had oysters, that's when I loved them, because we had them at the Ned.
That's the first time you tried them.
That's the first time I tried, and it blew me away. They were so good. I wanted the oysters as well. But it could be a dish. It could be a curry. It could be a Chinese dish. It could be a cuisine type. So it might not be one specific dish. You might say, I've never had Indian before, and this blows me away. I love it.
That or the monkfish with the sauce.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. But that's one you cooked.
Yeah. But
so yeah, it could be one you cook. I did say one you cook.
One that you cook. I have to say, pretty much all the meals that I've had at Le Cabana in Lanzarote have been really good.
So that's more the restaurant that blow you away rather than the specific dish.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is all the dishes that I've had there.
Of the dishes that you have, what was your favourite? What was the one that would have been the one you blew you away?
They did one which was an Iberico ham one that was really good, and they did another one which was like a pork dish that was on Christmas one year that I went with my friend, and we were there on Christmas Day. That was a really good dish. Those are the two that stick out in my mind, because when we went for my aunt's birthday, and Evelyn's birthday, I had the Iberico ham or whatever it was. No, it wasn't ham. It was like an Iberico pork or something like that. We went back again, and I had the same thing again because it was too good. There you go.
There you go. Iberico ham. So there you are. Richard said, I'm premium. I see no adverts, but if it says your channel paid one click, I've revenued you. Okay, well, thank you if you have.
Thank you if you
I
have.
don't know how it works, but
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, Richard. Lauren said, yesterday I was gypsy burglars in Zara Lakeside.
Ooh.
What was that? Oh, that's in Lakeside.
That's near Essex.
Yeah, in Essex. Yeah. Touche said, Mark, you can guess what my answer is. So, did a carvery, and look, see, I can guess. Did a Kobe carvery blow you away when you first had it? Was that the thing you thought, oh my God, that is amazing?
When was the first time you had a Toby carvery?
That was going to be my question too. Great minds think alike. When was it? Can you remember it? And can you remember it actually blowing your mind?
Can you remember the first time I took you to a Toby carvery?
I've been to a Toby carvery before. We've been together.
No, you hadn't, because you hadn't even heard of it before.
No, I'd had a carvery, but not
a Toby. But not a Toby carvery.
Because I remember I had the pheasant one.
No, but the pheasant was after.
Yeah.
Because you said to me, my parents had taken me to one, and it's the pheasant. But that was after I had taken you to Toby carvery. No,
I really enjoyed the Toby, the first one as well.
Yeah.
But actually, I enjoyed later ones. I'll tell you why, because the stuff got better as time went on.
Yes, that is true, that they've added more stuff, and it has developed over the years from when I first went, because I will tell you the first time I went. So I had been to a party at work, where I used to work, and I had drunk on an empty stomach, and I was like, the next day, this is the first and last hangover I ever had. I'd never experienced anything. I'd never experienced a hangover in my life, right? When I woke up, first of all, I was really drunk. Really, really drunk. I threw up and everything before I got home. I got home and I just climbed upstairs and I went to bed and I went to sleep. In the morning, I woke up and I was like, my head and this and that. And then I thought, oh my God, I can see. Oh my God, I can see. I was just like, why is everything so clear and all of this? And then I realized I'd been to sleep with my contact lenses. My single-use contact lenses, by the way. So I went downstairs, because the bathroom was downstairs in this house. Not in this house, in the house that I lived in. And so I came downstairs, and I was trying to get... The contact lens was so dry, one of them rolled up into my eyelid. And then I was just like, oh my God, I was trying to get it out.
The best meal?
Trying to get it out. You let me finish the story. Right. So I was trying to get it out, managed to get them out. Anyway, my friend calls me. And I was just like, she's like, I'm coming round. It's just a hangover. I goes, I really don't feel well. She goes, have a shower. We're going out. So I had a shower and all of that. And then we went out to the Toby carvery. And that was the first time. And I didn't even know this existed. I didn't even know. And she only knew because her brother had taken her to a Toby carvery. So she took me to this Toby carvery. And I was like, by the time I finished it, I felt so well, like it had disappeared. I had never experienced anything like it where the hangover had disappeared, because I felt like had a headache, I had a bad stomach. It felt like I was sick and all of this. Gone. Like it never happened. Mad. Never experienced it like that.
Where are we? Richard said, my sister's Béarnaise mix is like heaven. Also, is it the Bolognese?
No, Béarnaise.
Béarnaise.
Yeah.
Béarnaise mix.
Like a Béarnaise sauce, what you would put on steak.
It's like heaven. Also, my niece's katsu curry. So, Richard, actual fact, that's funny. That's actually family members cooking rather than restaurant. So that's the thing that blew you away. That's interesting, because I did say it doesn't have to be a restaurant. It could be there. I'd imagine Sam would have cooked something that would have blown us away, because I know Sam's cooking is amazing. Richard said, Lauren said, not really. I've been trying the oysters in Whitstable, which was good. But Lauren, there must have been a dish that really you like. You must have, oh my God, this is so good. Richard said, Toby carvery pushes me away. I make a better roast popover. There's a challenge.
Well, that's a Yorkshire pudding. But yeah, I don't know, because I feel like, don't get me wrong, I can see why a lot of people don't like Toby Carvery, or maybe don't like carveries in general. But I think it's very hard to beat a carvery with so much choice as well. So it's the whole ensemble. So not only is the meat, like the pigs in blanket, the stuffing, the dauphinoise type carrots and potatoes, your mac and cheese, your cauliflower cheese, green beans, what you call it, sweet corn, mashed potato, honey mustard, yeah, I don't know, roast potatoes that are so fluffy.
We're drooling now. Touche, I've been going for years, to be fair. I can't remember my first, but also I love a chicken dinner at home. Also, the mother-in-law makes a banging roast. So I know, Touche, because you like quite traditional recipes, but that's good.
Yeah.
Richard said Jollibee is supposed to be popular, but I find it like bleh, sick emoji. We were going to do Jollibee.
Yeah.
There's one in Leicester Square, Richard. So
we did Popeyes, didn't we?
Yeah, we were going to review Jollibees. We just haven't got around to it. It's on our to-do list.
Yeah.
But there's one in Leicester Square. We were going to do it when it opened, but the queues were astronomical. So I just thought, well, we'll let it clear down a little bit and then we'll review it. But we just haven't got around to doing it. But is it not that good? It's had...
Well, I think everybody has a difference of opinion, don't they?
True. Lauren said, I haven't been in a Toby Carvery for ages. Tushwood, Lauren! Richard said, oh, I crave a Wendy's.
Do you know what? Since it's reopened in the UK, I do want to try it. I just haven't had a chance
yet. That's another one we have to review.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely go and review a Wendy's.
And a Wimpy. Wendy.
Yes. In fact, maybe we might do a Wendy versus Wimpy.
Wendy Wimpy. Where are we? Lauren said, did you hear that Nestle are scrapping Breakaway and Yorkie biscuits? I'm shocked at the Yorkies because that was a staple. When are they supposed to?
I don't know of a Yorkie biscuit. I do know. Oh, do you mean? Oh, because Yorkie do several types. And is there a Yorkie? So there's also Yorkie with biscuit in it. But I would be shocked if they did away with Yorkie. But if they did away with Yorkie biscuit, I can imagine that wouldn't. Because I didn't even think Yorkies still existed.
I know they do. I've seen them around, but I didn't know they would get rid of them.
But not Yorkie biscuit. That's different.
Lauren, I am surprised. There's never been a dish that has blown you away. Never.
Wow.
Nothing's ever made you go, wow, this food is fantastic.
Not even your parents' cooking.
Oh my God, Lauren. I mean, you're just saying, yeah, it's just food, isn't it?
Yeah. It is what it is.
I'm going to eat it again. Oh, Lauren, there must be something you have that you really, really like. What would you have? So if it was your birthday and your parents said you can have anything you want, we'll take you anywhere you want. There must be something that makes you think, I want this, whatever this is.
The nephew said something quite surprising to me. Sushi.
I know. I was shocked at that.
He said he liked sushi. I was like, huh?
Since
when? Since when?
But that's his palate expanding.
That is his palate expanding. Making me the proud auntie. Making me the proud auntie.
Sam said, it's Carla's birthday soon and we're all going to have a Chinese. I'm craving udon noodles. I love udon noodles. I think udon, are they Japanese? Oh, I got that wrong.
No, udon noodles is the thickness.
The thickness rather than the actual style.
Yeah.
Sam, is there a decent Chinese near you that you recommend? Or is the fact, do you do your own, would you cook that meal? Just out of interest. Richard said, Toby Carvery don't have choice apart from meat. They do have loads of choice. Richard.
I don't know what carvery you've been to. But the Toby Carveries that we've been to,
we should come on down to our area. We will show you the choice.
There's stuffing. There's obviously Yorkshire pudding, green beans, peas, sweet corn, cauliflower cheese, mash, honey mustard mash sometimes, beef dripping roast potatoes, normal roast potatoes, a gratin with onions, potatoes and carrots, cabbage. You love your cabbage. like I don't know what ones you're going to, and that's not it. And I haven't even mentioned all the dishes. Those are just the ones that I can remember, but there's more.
Where are we? Richard said, imagine going into Wendy's with a lady named Wendy. Can you imagine if you took her on a Wednesday? Just imagine that, Richard. Lauren said, yeah, Nestle are scrapping the Yorkie. I am shocked at that.
Shocked.
I remember the advert, which is quite controversial for now, but it wasn't at the time.
Yeah.
Which Sam has just said, gotta love a Yorkie bar. It's not for girls. That's why it was controversial. Because they sold it on that. That's typical 70s.
Truck driver, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a truck driver.
Wasn't he radioing other people as well?
So it was all pure. It was just pure chocolate, wasn't it? That was their tagline. But of course, years later, they had to scrap the name. Right, here's my roast extra. Every type of stuffing, many sausages, better choice in gravies. That's what Toby Carvery is missing. So when you say every type of stuffing, so they do stuffing at Toby, but they don't. Granted, they only do one type. They don't do sausages.
No, you don't do sausages.
Toby, you have to get this. They only do. Oh yeah, they do actually.
They do it. And I was about to say, I'm sure Two Shoes going, what? What are you talking about?
You have to get the extra large.
King size.
King size.
And you will get 2 sausages. They used to do crackling, but they don't do crackling anymore. That's a shame. But to be fair, sometimes it was a bit too crispy for me. But they do, if you get king size, you get 2 sausages. But if you just go to your thing and you just order pigs in blankets, that's what I do.
So yeah, that's interesting you say that. What other type of gravies will you want? Because they do 2 types. You got them. I mean, you get the 2 types. You get the meat and the veggie one.
Yeah.
But will you after stuff like onion gravy? Were you and stuff like that? Is that what you were after? Because I know obviously you can add things to it.
Do you know what though? They do quite a lot because they also do quite a lot of condiments. So they do ketchup, they do mustard, they do applesauce, they do mint sauce, they do cranberry sauce, they do bread sauce. So I don't know, like, I feel like to say there's not enough gravy is a minor thing. And to say that they don't do another type of stuffing, again, is a minor thing. So when I make Christmas dinner, I make 1 gravy. I'm not making a load of gravies. And to be fair, I'm only making 1 stuffing.
Fiona doesn't have a subscription. Oh, wow.
Oh, what the heck? Interesting.
I reckon YouTube love Fiona. I think they're just saying, you don't need the adverts, Fiona.
Oh, Fiona, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll scrap the advert. Fiona's on. No, she's not getting any adverts.
We're only messing. But that's really good you don't get them. Mind you, then you'd have to listen to us. That's
why she's on.
But what I do like, though, there used to be a restaurant called Cosmos, which was actually I know Kelly didn't like it, but they did.
They changed to JRC now.
But they did a buffet from all around the world. And what was good is you could do mixing. So you could have a roast dinner with Chinese and pizza. And I love doing that. I know it's a bit of I'm a bit of a heathen by doing that.
I don't mind it. Like, I like a buffet, but do the buffet well. Cook use good ingredients and cook it well.
Lauren said, I do like food, but it's not really much of my interest. No, fair enough. I do like sushi, pizza, Indian, Chinese, or I like the dumplings, she said, and American food, McDonald's, and had that today.
Oh,
no, that's fair enough. If it's
not
your thing. I just wondered then, I thought, there's always something that just blows me. I think, oh, wow. But what's good is because it's so rare, it happens. When you do it, you really enjoy it.
Yeah, you appreciate it, I think. So the first time when I had the Japanese patisserie, the sesame cheesecake, I was just like, wow.
Oh, our Chinese, said Sam, our local Chinese is called the Jade Palace. And the fact you've got licky lips emojis says to me that it's quite good. Would that be your recommendation? It'd be amazing one day if we could get down to Cornwall and review the Jade Palace. Risha said their horseradish wasn't even that hot. I want it burning my throat stuff. That's what's meant to be. Creamy crap, Mr. Toby Carvery.
Oh dear.
To be honest though, to be fair, Richard does have a point. It's not mild, but it's only got a slight tang to it.
I don't know. I feel like, so everyone has their opinions with regards to buffet style or carvery style or whatever, but you'll be surprised how many people love Toby Carvery.
Well,
And and do you know what I think why people love Toby Carvery?
why?
Because it's simple.
Yeah.
It's simple, British, like I would call good food. I'm like there are don't get me wrong, there will be some people that will differ because they don't like the way that the meat is sliced, and I get it, and it is annoying sometimes when I see them slice the meat and I'm thinking I want a thicker piece of meat, and I get it, but equally I know I cannot eat everything on my plate. I know this, but my eyes are thinking I want a thicker slice of piece of meat. But equally, I know I'm not going to eat it all. So now I just keep my mouth shut and I don't say nothing because I know I can't eat it all. And it doesn't matter how many little spoons of everything I put in my plate, I will still not be able to finish it.
No, this is true. So that's what Richard's saying. He basically saying with the Toby Carvery for Richard, if their horseradish was better and their gravy was better,
if they had a more choice of gravy.
No. He just said so more choice, but actually Richard just said it's the quality rather than the types. So if those two elements were better, then he would prefer the Toby Carvery. That's what he's saying. See,
I feel like for me, with regards to the Toby Carvery, the quality is okay. I will tell you this: it is better than some of the buffets that we've been to.
Oh, good God!
Yeah. I would choose Toby any day of the week. And like I do a lot of buffets. We do a lot of buffets. Here and abroad, and I will tell you here and now, there are some good buffets that we've tried. My favorite being the Wicked Spoon in Vegas. That's my favorite buffet overall. I also like the Ned, but the Ned is now £100 per person. But you do get unlimited lobster and you get unlimited oysters. You get poached salmon, roast salmon, loads of different salads and all of that type of stuff. And the desserts are pretty good as well. Not all of the desserts though, because some of those desserts are rank. But I digress. But there are still...
I've never had a rank dessert at Toby Carvery.
I have.
Which one?
There was that one, and it tasted so oily that it was a meringue. And it was horrible.
I don't remember
it
that.
It was horrible. And I ate that and I was just like, oh God. Some of their cake pops, no. Do they
do cake pops?
Yes, they do cake pops, darling. Yep. And I'm just like, no, okay. I'm not the cake pops. But there are other cakes that they do which are quite nice. But like I said to you before, and like I've said many times, it's very, very rare that a buffet does two good. So like good desserts and good mains.
Yeah, that's true.
Very rare.
Where are we? Sam said, oh, here we go. So Sam said, I would serve my slow-cooked beef in red wine and red currant jelly if I had my own bistro carvery. The gravy is delicious. That does sound good, actually.
You had me until you said red wine.
No, red currant jelly and gravy.
Yeah, red currant jelly.
I know you don't like red wine, but I can imagine Sam's would be really good.
It's not that I don't like red wine. Red wine doesn't agree with me.
Oh, so Lauren said, that's different.
Yeah.
My one is the Welcome Inn. I've never been in there before, but the name doesn't sound like a traditional Chinese. But don't worry long, because we ate one of the best sushis we had was at a place called Chino Latinos. Well, Chino Latinos sounds Latino, but it's actually not. It was actually a Japanese sushi place, and it was really, really good.
It was really good.
If you're interested, we did it last February, so it's a year ago.
We're going to do it again at some point, and we also said we would take the nephew. For him to try. If he wants to go.
Richard said, I enjoyed the Toby Carvery on the Good To Go app as I took home from my gravy and the crazy hot horseradish. So yeah, you added your own. There's a Cosmos in Romford.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, there is.
Is there? I'd like to go back and actually film it. I know you're not that interested, but it'll make a good vid. We could try the Romford one.
It'd be just as good as Jimmy's World.
Jimmy's World is in the O2, so it's not Kelly's favourite one as well.
None of them buffets are my favourite.
Sam said a little gravy cheap for an extra flavour is to make your stuffing mix, then use the same jug you use for your gravy, so you get the stuffing mix running through the gravy. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah.
We'll have to try that next time we do a roast.
Listen, I have 101 things going on. If you want to do all of these extra bits, you're going to have to do it yourself.
Oh, you just Sam's actually saving you time. So
I'm not
get
saying
a new jug.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you a lot of you would have been in the kitchen, and I'm just like, I haven't got time to do these experiments as well with the stuffing, and I'm like, oh my god, I can just about breathe. I don't even get a chance to sit down. I'm waiting for everyone to have their plate. Everyone's in full eating. Poor Mark's balancing a plate on his lap while he's eating, and then I get a chance to come and sit down, and Mark's talking about running.
Listen.
Richard
said, "Oh, I like Cosmos in Romford. Would you?" So Lauren and Richard, I know you've been there before. Anybody else that's been there before? Would you recommend Cosmos in Romford? Tusha, I think as well, Toby has a distinctive flavour and it's persistent. If you don't like that flavour, then this is true.
It's true because even like we've been to 2 different carveries, which were Toby, and it's the same distinctive taste at both the places. But there is one place that I prefer over the other, but not because of taste, but just because of atmosphere. But yeah, I feel you are very right. And when you go past a Toby carvery, you will always recognize the smell as well.
Yeah.
A bit like if you go past the Subway.
It has definitely a distinctive smell.
Yeah.
I was going to eat in Cosmos, said Lauren, but it wasn't really to my mum or dad's liking. No, fair enough. Kelly wouldn't do it. If I said, let's go Cosmos, she Touche, you are right. The day before Valentine's Day is Pancake Day, also known as Shrove Tuesday. Is anybody, we should do...
Or in France, Fat Tuesday.
We should do that for the live.
What, you want to do live pancakes?
Live pancakes. Is everybody up for that for next Tuesday? Live pancakes. Get your pancakes ready to go. We will eat pancakes together. We might have to order them on Too Good To Go or something, or order them in.
Order what? Order pancakes in?
Yes.
I thought you were making the pancakes.
No, you
just said live pancakes.
I don't necessarily have to make them. I just gonna eat them.
Well, then I will get them. I will get the Marks and Spencer's.
There you are. You can get them in because I won't have time to do the batter and all of that before, just straight after work. So I need a little cheat.
Well, no, it would be the same batter that you use for your Yorkshire puddings.
I've got to fry them individually.
Okay,
so
I will get them
we will get them in. Is everybody up for doing a live eating with us? You don't have to eat them as well.
You don't have to eat
you
pancakes.
You can watch us eating it, but we're going to try some different toppings.
But M&S do a lemon Sicilian pancake, which I really want to try. I saw it the other day. They also do a chocolate one. They also do a blueberry one, and they also do plain ones. So maybe I might get all of them.
Richard said, trying Chinese experience on Saturday City.
Ooh,
where's this?
Sounds nice.
Oh, and Richard said the day after is chocolate day. Valentine is chocolate sales. Yeah, that is true. I think you get a lot of stuff on sale. Lauren said, I just had an advert for a takeaway in Romford, and I accidentally pressed the call button. I don't. We're gonna have to order them now. You're gonna have to order now. Lauren said, I've rode the lift in Jimmy's O2. Oh yes, we've done that too, Lauren, because we did actually go there. Actually, did you eat at Jimmy's, or just ride the lift? Richard said Cosmos in Romford has Essex vibe. Is that a good thing?
I don't think it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just think the quality of the food is not that good.
Well, Lauren agrees. He said, no, as Romford is rather dodgy in my opinion, but Romford might be all right to some people. But in my opinion, Romford has become like Whitechapel in about 10 years. Sorry, Richard.
Dear.
No, you like Romford. So already, Touche has agreed to do the pancakes. So guys.
Oh, yes.
So
all right.
I'm glad you said that too. So next Tuesday, then, we will be doing the live with pancakes. So if you guys want to eat pancakes while you watch us, enjoy. We'll try and get some extra toppings. I've got some already I want to try.
Why? Have you eaten everything, all the toppings already?
Luckily not, so I'm going to have to save them.
We'll see if he saves anything.
Richard said, Romford, nothing like Whitechapel. They can't take Romford. Talk Romford. 345. Lauren said, "Yeah, do what you want." So yeah, if you guys want to join us, I also get M&S pancakes in St. Cot.
Yes. This camera is just so nuts. Annoying. It's nuts.
We can't even think where our thumbs go.
Yeah.
So guys, that's what we will do. If anybody wants to join us next Tuesday, we'll do our pancakes. Mark, get your glazed eyes ready. Can you see they're glazing already?
I'm really looking forward to trying the lemon Sicilian ones, and the blueberry ones are so good.
Yes.
I can't wait. Oh, you know what we need to get? Maple syrup.
Yes.
That's what we need to get. Maple syrup.
So we will try and get some of those as well.
I'm going to make bacon. Bacon and pancakes.
There we are. You get your bacon. Make sure you do it before the live starts.
Yes.
So we will try and get a range of pancakes. Oh my god.
Well, I won't be home. You will be. So you'll have to do bacon.
Yeah, I'll fry it when you're ripping away. And get it all ready. So there we are, guys. We have got the thing. It's a date. For those of you who want to do, get your pancakes. You can bake themselves, cheat like us and buy them. And you can join us in trying the pancakes together. We'll have to try these. This sounds good.
I'm getting excited already.
Richard said, people at Whitechapel can't understand me. I'm sure they can.
I'm sure people can understand you, wherever they're from.
Yeah, as Lauren said, maybe to you, Richard, but that was my opinion. I understand what you mean, though. I only go to Romford Station when I go to Romford. No, I know, Lauren. I know. Yeah. I think Richard's just winding you up.
Yeah.
You're
just teasing.
Oh, you're going to Chester on Valentine's Day. Ooh. Oh, you mentioned that before, actually, Lauren. You were going there. Yes. Have a little explore around, says Richard. So next, what we'll do then, guys, then next Tuesday, that will be our thing. We will get some pancakes. So it doesn't have to be M&S.
It doesn't have to be M&S. And you can make them from scratch, like a lot of people do. Some people have them with sugar and lemon. Some people have them with butter. Some people, when I was little, it was butter and sugar. However you enjoy your pancakes, or even if you don't enjoy pancakes, have something else.
Well,
join us.
Now Sam's putting me to shame because she said, I can't wait to see you cooking pancakes. Oh no, I feel bad now. That means I've got to cook them.
Well, that's what I was thinking you were going to do, because you said live pancakes, so I thought you were cooking them.
Well, I wasn't going to cook them live, but it looks like I have to cook them live now. My favourite is still just simple lemon and sugar. Do you know what? Simplicity is the hallmark of genius. Something really sweet. I love it when we went to Paris and you just have a crepe, but you just have it with lemon and sugar. That is delicious.
I've not known them to do lemon and sugar. Crepes are normally done with Nutella, or jam, or ham and cheese.
Yeah.
They
can have that in there. Or no, and the other one they do is Nutella.
That's what I just said, chocolate.
We haven't got Nutella. We might have to get some.
Yeah, I wonder why we haven't got any Nutella.
No, there's some in there, but don't go there because there's some in there and you haven't eaten it. It's been in there years.
Do you know what I bought? I bought chocolate drizzle.
Oh,
carnation chocolate drizzle. I've also got caramel carnation chocolate drizzle, and I've also got evaporated milk drizzle.
Oh, well, it's Lauren's birthday on the 15th, on Thursday.
Wow. Okay, so the day after Valentine's Day?
Richard said, take care. Are you off, Richard? Or you say, the pancake for Tuesday. So, guys, join us. Go, said Tushi. So, we've got the goal. This sounds fantastic. Right. So, am I going to make them or can I cheat? What can I do? What am I allowed to do?
Mark feels like he's going to be missing out if he's not sitting here eating with us. So I think we can cheat, and then on another day, if you want to cook them, you can.
Sam said, you say Whitechapel, I think Jack the Ripper. Yeah, do you know what? You can, I think we were talking about this a few lives ago. So you can do Jack the Ripper tours, but the funny thing is most of his stomping grounds are now like car parks, or they're just derelict. They're now some shopping thing or some block of flats. It's not quite the same. So they go, this car park is where I used to kill da-da-da, and this da-da-da. No, I know, Lauren, I think you were saying, yeah, it's your mum's birthday. Sorry, that's what I meant. Your mum's birthday on the 15th, not yours. Yours is in October. Happy birthday for Mama, though, said Mama Berry. Says Deuce.
Yeah, happy birthday to your mum.
Yeah, wish your mum happy birthday from us. We would like to see.
For next week.
For next week, of course. We might be able to wish her a happy birthday on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
So, guys, I think that's going to be a date next Tuesday.
A pancake date.
Pancake date.
That's that Tuesday date.
Do I have a stab? Do I have a go at it? If anybody is at all interested, I've got a few pancake recipes I did do for a couple of years ago.
Oh, God. Are you going to do those?
No. I'm just saying if anybody wants to watch them. So I did the Walking Dead pancakes. So that's from the official Walking Dead cookbook. And I'm just looking over there. And I also did the Supernatural cookbook
Yes, you
from the
did.
movie.
Metatron, was there Metatron?
No, that's waffles.
Oh, right,
Metatron's
right.
waffles. But they did do a pancake recipe there. But the one I would personally recommend is the Walking Dead pancakes. They were really, really good.
Did you do one from the French cookbook?
And I did one from the French cookbook, which was the Oh My God, which is the Janice parrot. And
Janice, yeah.
Janice one, and that actually has mascarpone cheese. I've never had it with mascarpone cheese pancakes, but that was delicious with lemon rind. That actually tasted quite nice. Make the pancake batter the night before and leave it overnight in the fridge. It will be so much better than the shop mixes. Okay,
I mean, Mark does do really good Yorkshire puddings, and it's the same batter.
I know, but that's 4 eggs. I don't want to use 4 eggs. I might do.
Well, no, not 4 eggs. You would just cut the recipe down.
I might. Yeah, I'll see. I might. Actually, but what I could do, Sam, is just make a few rather than all the recipe and use the batter. So Lauren's mum is called Zoe.
Wow.
But I call her Millie. Same concept. If you cheat, we can compare the M&S ones.
Yes.
Do you know what? Do you know what I might do? I'm going to be about 50 stone if I do this in cop. But if we get the M&S ones as well, I might see if I got time to do it. So Sam, I apologise if I don't get time to do the batter mix. But we will have pancakes of some variety. It might be cheating. We could buy some from a variety of places and try them.
Well, there are at least 3 from M&S that I want to buy, which is the blueberry, the
lemon,
Sicilian lemon, and the chocolate. I don't mind buying the plain, but sometimes I just think it's just plain. So I might get the other 3. You may be lucky, and I may buy some hot cross buns. So got hot cross buns as well out.
Lauren said, "Mum eats a lot of pancakes, you mean, or just in general." Lauren, is that for she likes the pancakes?
That's not a bad thing.
No, Ju said, Lauren, did you like that prime you hunted down? Wasn't it cherry? Oh yeah, did you get it?
Cherry freeze, I think it was.
Cherry freeze. I know you wanted us to get the cherry freeze. Now I went into loads of supermarkets and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, because you had a look in Sainsbury's and
Sainsbury's, M&S, Tesco. I had a look in. I even looked in Wilko.
Oh, did you? No, Wilko's
not Wilko.
Gone now.
One of those type of places.
Right.
And they didn't have it either. They just seem to have four varieties of it.
They had a lime one, and they had another one that was in a blue, but it wasn't cherry.
Oh, they sell it in Home Bargains, said Touche. All right, I'll have to have a little look.
We don't have a Home Bargain.
All right, do both, said Sam, and compare how they cook and they taste. All right, then, Sam, for you, I will.
But the ones that we do are going to be more crepe-like, whereas the M&S ones are more American-like.
3, 4, 5. So Lauren said, "Yeah, cherry freeze. I've had about 3 of them now." But WH Smith said it. Okay.
Oh.
I'm sure I didn't see. Well, maybe that just our local one does.
No. But we didn't go to where the drinks were. When I was there, I went to the stationery. I'm a stationery queen. I love stationery, and I go and I always pick up so the pucker pads. I love the pucker pads. So whenever I'm creating or have ideas or whatever, these are the pucker pads that I use.
And Kelly loves the little...
I love the dividers so that I can divide all the things. And I keep some glitter pens. So I have some glitter pens that I keep. I also bought... this, which is a travel... diary. So if we decide that we're going to travel or whatever, and I have a little pen. This screen is just weird. So there's that, and then I bought.
So when you guys give us good ideas, we always have it on to hand so we can write them down.
Yeah. And I love a glitter pen. I've bought so many glitter pens, and they keep running out. So, yeah.
Very Mariah Carey. Lauren said the prime section is on a stand in W.H. Smith, not in the drink section. That'd be why we couldn't find it. Right then, guys. So it is gone 8 o'clock. It's been absolutely fun. It'd be brilliant. Thank you so much for your contribution. But I think we will end the live there. But like I say, thank you so much for all your contributions. It's been really, really good to see you all again as well. Thank you so much. And thank you for the brilliant idea, Touche, of coming up with having live pancakes next Tuesday. I thought that was genius.
Yes, genius.
So next Tuesday, it's the date we will be trying the pancakes with you guys. That those who want to join in with us. Oh, elderflower pancakes are amazing. Do you think we could use elderflower cordial to make it taste, or would that be a bit weird?
No, because that would be a bit weird. You'd have to water the cordial down a little
Would
bit.
we though? Sam would let us know because it's strong. It would just add that element into it. We don't have to add as much. That's interesting. Yes.
Interesting.
So Tuesday, 6:30, pancakes with us. Tuesday, thank you, M&K family. Happy weekend. Love you. Love you guys
bless
too.
you. Love you guys too.
As always, please do look after yourselves. Please do take care. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're doing this weekend. We will hopefully see you for our live pancake taste test. I might not be here next Friday as I'm away on holiday in Chester. Well, Lauren, have a wonderful time in Chester. Hopefully we will see you on Tuesday.
A lovely time. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. If you are watching us on catch up, please go ahead, like the video if you like the content and if you like to hear us chatting and things like that. And if you haven't subscribed to us, please do. We're looking to grow our community. And I hope you guys are having fun. I know we are. We enjoy chatting with you. We enjoy interacting with you. And yeah.
I just love Sam's comment. Next year's going to be flipping great. And Tushi, did your catchphrase? Melt my cheese.
Exactly.
So until then, guys, look after yourselves. Take care. And we will see you next Tuesday's live. Have a great weekend.
Yep.
Bye for now.
Bye, cheese. Bye for now.
Bye.